This is Isaiah Downey, and my
Co-caster
co-caster,
Bree,
whatever it is,
hello.
Bree. We're here to, I guess cast, I guess what it's called. I don't know. This is our second time doing it. We actually have Fracture for the first map pick. That's coming from, yet again, I forget what the other team are going against. I'm an awful caster, aren't I? I'm really a bad one.
Just a little bit.
However,
I haven't seen Fracture in a minute. I'm kind of excited
that-
for this. I'm not gonna lie.
That's exactly what I was about to say. And from what I see, we actually have an interesting little thing here going on. Yet again, Davis is not playing Jet
Project's
or
on
USA
Jet.
Speed. We have USA Project playing as Jet, which is also an interesting thing. Speed is usually the one playing Jet, so can't wait to see what that.
And
we
get the neon, bruh.
We have a really solid pick coming in on the defenders though with the neon. So
I'm interested to see how that goes. I haven't seen a neon in NECC in a minute.
I think Neon's a better pick than Jet on Fracture, personally, in my opinion.
It just depends on who you ask, and it depends on what hand of the player it is in.
That's also true. Sometimes the people who play them, just well, they aren't good. I hate to say it, but sometimes you're just not good at the character. So I'm really hoping we see that that's not the case here. So we have USA on attacking first, which personally, and what I know from what the captain has told me, is that they actually like getting attacking first on this map. They feel like this map's more of a defensive map, so they just want to get these attacking rounds over with, get as many as they can, and then just call it a day.
Be able to go in for the clutch at the end of the game. At least have some wiggle room.
Basically, yeah. They want to basically tire out their opponent so they can actually shoot off in the end. It's like some Nick Saban thinking right there.
Looks like we're getting a split A push here. Some coming through main. Getting a quick, not a quick at all. Like a drop. They are fighting for this A main space though. These defenders are pushing right back at them.
Mando getting kill on Breach. Neon getting kill on Mando, but Project's gonna get the trade, and USA Rand's gonna get that pick on Chamber, and looks like USA has a pretty good push on the site. Have a free site right now.
They definitely won that interaction. Defenders went a little aggressive there, but playing for space for A main is definitely the right idea. I mean, Fracture is just such a split lane map. I mean, you have to fight for space somewhere.
A little mistake of a molly coming out from Brimstone there. Might have messed up his lineup just a little bit, because even the smallest little mishap can make your lineup either hit your spot or go off the map. However, it looks like they're in a really tough position. They don't really know what to do. They're kind of stagnant here.
I mean, South Alabama has a great hold on site right now. You have one in main, making sure to anchor down that bomb, just in case those on site die.
Yep,
and they're all peeking off of each other. There's, I mean, not much you can do for retake there.
Nope, and they're gonna go into the second round with only one death. It's actually pretty solid for Team USA.
This USA already bringing out that Phantom with Tyler. USA ran second by Phantom.
Well, yeah, he did get a 3K, I believe. So yeah, 3-0. So
looks like he's down himself, switching back to the Bulldog. I can respect it either way.
Oh yeah, you always can.
I'm not a fan of the Bulldog personally, but seeing Mando and Tyler on them has made me reconsider that. I guess it just depends.
So here's a little funny side story. So we also all thought during the summer, whenever they were practicing, they actually scrimmed against the same team a lot. It just so happened because they really couldn't get anyone. And there was always a Viper that they was always by Bulldogs on save rounds. And she would almost ace every round on a save round with the Bulldog. And we have Unprocessed Milk actually doing a smart little play. I actually do that a lot, personally. It's always almost guaranteed a kill, so very smart play coming out from Southern Mississippi. Mando getting that pick. So now it's another 4v2 situation. Now it's a 4v1 situation. And Chambers not in a pretty good place right now. Wall going down, and they're just gonna demolish Chamber. Not much you can do there.
What was interesting was it seemed like they wanted to rotate back towards A, but after meeting that resistance on the flank and Mando getting that pick, going B, even with both defenders there, seemed to work out for them.
Oh yeah, it worked out very well for him. Have a look at the leaderboard. Sorry, my bad for yawning. I'm very tired.
No one understood a word you said.
No, well, okay, well, I guess I just got to deal with it. 6-0 USA ran. I guess that's what you could expect coming. Well, not 6-4. No, my bad.
4-0.
Sorry, my again, I just yawned, so it's really hard to see right now. KO, waiting for this pop flash. Viper wall coming out.
Aggressive pop flash without any information.
KO still has his knife. All it takes just for one knife, and they know where they're all at.
Mando seems to be doing the same thing with getting into this tower position very easily from
he's
arcade.
Just gonna get away with it. Nobody's holding arcade. If it, oh, he's actually going back down to play into arcade. Since they already have tower control.
They have sight. Yeah.
Gonna get 2 picks for Southern Mississippi. This is actually huge for them. Or they don't even know he's there, and he's gonna get a easy little pick right there. He's gonna get double kill.
Mando proving why that bulldog is very, very viable.
Oh yeah.
Got both on the side
Davis
now.
has a USA speed. Whiffing some of his shots there for a second.
Hey, if it gets him, it gets him.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, he made it up for that last shot. So huge round for USA.
I mean, yeah, that was
bonus.
That was Southern Mississippi's buy round right there.
Oh yeah, and now we have an op coming in on a breach. Ah, he's gonna put it away. Okay, thank goodness. That kind of gave me a little heart attack. It looks like he's gonna pick up a bulldog though, and not really. Oh no, I don't know.
Fully upgraded.
He can't make up his mind right now. He's confused.
We can't be sure about Tyler's buy to the last 3 seconds of the buy phase.
Yeah, but looks like we still have kind of like a little of a bonus going on, which is never really a bad deal.
I mean, we saw it last week. If you really bolster that economy early, as long as you're not reaching over maximum, might as well bonus if you're confident in your gun.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There.
Looks like they're rotating towards this A hit. They kind of predicted coming.
They kind of know. We also have
a nice delay with the neon wall, but they're just pushing straight through it.
No reason to stop. Doesn't do much damage anymore, and a Viper spit coming out from USA Mando, and now this round just got that much harder to win.
All the defenders are pushed into their spawn in sand.
Yeah, no one coming in from drop, which is interesting. We have Speed holding flank. You get 1 pick, gonna get 2 picks.
You get both of them.
However,
just trying to break that Viper's kid.
Yep. And that's gonna be another round for USA. We actually did have someone debating on going through the flank. I couldn't quite tell who it was. My PC's not doing the best right now for this stream that I'm watching. Yeah, the quality isn't the best right now. I'm kind of getting like a
nice blurry effect, nice little PowerPoint slide.
I'm kind of looking at 360p right now. It's not the best for some reason. I don't even understand why, but I still think that shout out to the boy streaming this, by the way.
I'm wondering if we'll see a breach ult this round. They're aiming towards that B site.
I think we will see a breach ult. Yeah, there it is.
I knew it was coming. Beautiful breach ult too. Yeah. Not even directly on site, directly hitting 3 defenders in spot.
However, good molly coming in from the Brimstone. We have Neon coming in on the flank with an ult, but Mando's waiting, and he's gonna get that.
Shuts it down.
That's a good little kill right there. Neon ult can kind of go crazy if they know what they're doing.
Speed proving himself on that chamber ult.
Oh, nice shot.
Goodness.
I don't even know how that hit, honestly. I thought he was behind the wall. Oh, he almost had the shot. So now no T Lobo in a 1v3 situation. I think he can win these.
Proving he's very capable of it now in a 1v2 situation. He's got one in arcade, one on site.
I think his best situation
very little time.
Save, and he's just gonna do just that. We're gonna have KO run away, and he doesn't get the cross for the pick. It's unfortunate. So another round for Team USA. Oh, Kuromi is gonna actually go down. Unfortunate for Mr. Kuromi. Now we're
looking at
0-5 Team USA.
Looking at a top frag from Mando. We have Kuromi one away from ult. We could get ults out of Chamber or KO from University of South Mississippi. Maybe they will use their breach ult this round. And they have Brim ult. Actually, they have a lot of ults on deck to work with.
Oh yeah. However, I'm really hoping this breach doesn't actually ult right off the bat on B. I see a lot of breach players do that for some reason. It's never a good idea, even if they are hitting B.
And I mean, when you're 0-5 and you have that many ults ready to go, you really have to coordinate something and make it work.
Yeah.
Just hard to do on defending when you're also having to predict where the attackers are hitting each round.
Oh yeah.
But it seems like they have a pretty good idea of hitting A this round. No one's left on that B site to defend.
Chamber, kind of an interesting thing he did there. I understand kind of getting flash, but the way he backed up and everything was kind of just odd to me, I guess. Nice double kill coming out from USA Speed. Concuss is gonna hit the chamber, and I can already tell you that this round's probably already in USA's favor. Oh no!
No T Lobo
getting the pick on Rand, but he's gonna take a lot of damage
through the Viper too.
Again, I think the best thing to do is save here, or maybe die and get your ult. And it looks like they're gonna save.
That's not that too bad of an idea right now. I mean, economy is going to be weak on the side of South Mississippi.
Oh,
Southern Mississippi, my bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is saying South Alabama.
This is not looking too good for Southern Mississippi. It's actually looking like an exact recap of last game. We got a timeout coming in from USM. Kind of actually expected that to come in.
So what? I mean, like, what could USM do here? That's the thing. I mean, they definitely have a lot to work with. They've learned a lot of things from how they've played.
Well,
one thing is, I mean, Speed has that flank on lockdown. You're allocating 1 or 2 people to flank every round and just meeting straight into Davis with that op or that chamber deagle. So I mean, that 5-man attempt at a retake could have been very successful if it played out differently, maybe with some more ults.
Yeah. I also think, well, this is a personal thing. The defending team is literally just giving up arcade. From what I've seen, there's not a chamber trip at all. There's nothing there. No one's holding it. No one's watching it. And that just gives Mando free entry to get arcade, to get entry to tower, because no one's even playing tower. And that kind of gives them a strong position on B side. So I would like to see some more strong control of arcade and drop. There's also just no control of drop either. Like of either of those ways. And they know they hit both of those sites. But to me it seems like they don't care, which is a really dangerous thing in this game. And again, well, it looks like Chamber is actually watching the stream, I guess, because it looks like he's setting up a trip. Oh nope, he's only setting up a TP.
No, he's holding. But at least we have something moving into this drop now.
True, exactly.
He gets out easily, gets that information, communicates to his team. And immediately we see a full force rotate.
Oh yeah. No, wow, okay,
Great spray through smoke.
That's gonna hold off Team USA very well.
This is exactly what we needed to see from South Mississippi.
Oh, 100%.
And they're proving
USM
it.
is actually gonna get Mando on the flank here, and he's gonna fall off and do a smart thing. Look at that. This timeout is just what they needed.
And now you can see USM crunching the attackers, essentially, being able to go behind them in those positions. And now that they see that the hit on A has weakened up, they've reset completely, put more defenders on the B side again, and that is perfect because look who's rotating right over to the B side trying to re-hit.
Yeah, this round actually, I think it's gonna go over to USM the way it's been playing. They're doing this very well.
I mean, this is a 5-3 scenario in favor of USM.
They know you're here. Yep, go ahead and put it out. Ready,
Ooh, 140 on that KO.
Gaping with his life. But a great breach ult coming out, actually. Wow.
Amazing.
Oh no, Spray didn't really do very well there. However, he's gonna get the kill, and it looks like this round's gonna go for Team USM, and Speed's gonna save his gun. Well, yeah, I hope he does. He has an operator.
Whatever they talked about in the timeout, it works.
It works,
Let's
and
keep repeating that.
oh, 100%. And now USM's already breaking the the game before where it went straight 12-0 in the first half. So makes this game a lot more interesting because
I need a drop.
6-6 is always a good thing on Fracture.
Oh yes, 6-6 is a perfect ideal half, depending on which way you view it. A lot of people would say that this is, you know, just a defensive-sided map, but I'm wondering how that will change with the map updates they're planning to push.
Of course. Again, I don't really care for the trip that Chambers sets up over on B. I guess that might just be nitpicking things. I'd rather see a trip on Arcade or Drop. But at least he's holding Drop, and you have someone holding Arcade. But I think
the best case scenario for them here would be to move that trip onto Drop.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, Chamber's gonna get that first contact and then TP out.
Yeah.
I don't think he will really be able to get very many picks from Drop, especially in this default position USA tends to be hitting.
Nice concuss coming out from Neon, and they're actually going to get USA Rand. Again, it's a 5v4 here. It looks like they're leaning more towards B. Mando's, again, getting Arcade. No one's watching it.
There's one in tower.
There's one in tower, but he's going to turn around.
Maybe Mando will time this, and he does.
Time it very well.
30 seconds
However, Brim coming out. He's ready.
Out of charges.
However, he looks kind of lost.
He's getting shot at from very different angles.
3 people shooting at you kind of does that to a person. And you get a free pick on the Viper. Viper wall's down.
This is an incredibly coordinated retake by USM. Amazing job. That's what we want to see, those 5-man retakes. A little less focus on those flanks, especially, you know, taking the time to coordinate flank with it was just a little bit too slow. Once USA sets up their layout on a site, it's locked down. There's very few ways you could retake that without peeking several people. But these quick, these coordinated retakes are just incredibly effective.
Exactly. Well, it looks like USA is getting a little low on econ now, with USA ran at only 50 creds.
Yep, this is why it's important to take that momentum when you can and build that economy, because I mean, if they went straight into buying and throwing away those Bulldogs they were succeeding with, they would not have money to buy right now.
100%. Looks like those Bulldogs in those rounds paid off. A very quiet play coming out from Team USA.
I think you can tell they're a little hesitant. They know that, you know, Southern Mississippi puts up a fight and they can't just go in without taking caution. They're taking a step back. They're trying to read them a little bit better.
We have Breach holding on to Mando. Mando doesn't even know. Oh. Breach flash coming out. The Viper Volley is going to make him take a little bit more HP.
Breach is going to communicate that to his team. Neon falls back a little bit. KO's already pushed into CT.
It's going to be a
Looks
flash
like
coming out.
Chambers pushing up.
Oh, it's going to get a pick on USA Rand. Like that creeping really isn't doing much for them.
I think they've got to fight for space somewhere.
100%.
Like a default's great, but Southern Mississippi is they're very patient. They're not ones to really push past those mains. You have Neon and Chamber maybe working up towards that A main, but
Mando
getting the pick on the road.
On the road. That's just unlucky for Breach.
Hey, we take those.
Oh yeah, we take those. We always take those. That's what Sun Tzu said, I think. We're gonna get a kill. We're gonna get a trade, basically. Now it's
Mando with a 3-piece.
Block. Now it's a 1v2. You better plant. Okay, there you go. Now, Chamber, it doesn't even matter. Gonna go into 2-7. And looks like they stopped that momentum. Thank goodness, honestly. If I was kind of afraid if they didn't stop that momentum there, USM might have actually went all the way.
USM can definitely build that momentum. You can tell they have fighting shot, and I mean, even the rounds are getting closer and closer despite who wins them. I think they're able to tell or read each other a little bit better. I just think South Alabama might need to be a little more aggressive in their defaults.
Get out of my way.
Claim some more space.
Breach gonna just slow him down a bit. The KO is gonna shut down the jet knives if she got hit. But I can't tell if she has or not. It looks like it wasn't. Gotta go out, gotta push, or else that's gonna happen.
Blocking sight.
Still committing. It's a free site right now.
100%.
All the defenders are pushing to CT right now.
I think that was the best case. You're getting 4 ults out of here. Just for a round, so...
We have
However, oh! KO with a risky flash there. Unprocessed milk, we're gonna get a lot of stuff's going on. Let me focus real quick, actually. We're gonna get a little pick coming out from Project through the Viper Smoke, another pick coming from USA Karomi, and now it's going to be a 5v3. Project's gonna get another kill on the breach through the smoke. However, he's gonna get an insane pick on the breach. However, Mando's gonna get that pick onto KO. Now it's just a Chamber ult versus a Viper ult, and he's gonna spray through the box to get the kill. And I think Viper's gonna die here. Yep.
Oh, it's just a spray down. Who's better at tracking bullets through the smoke?
And it was obviously Team USA. No competition there.
I think in those situations, whatever team has more Phantoms wins those. But, I mean, a side against, trying to retake against a Viper ult is just close to impossible.
It's hard. It's really hard unless you have that KO knife.
Where you have numbers advantage. If there's only 1 or 2 in the smoke, it may not be half as difficult as when South Alabama puts all 5 members in the Viper ult.
Oh. It's like a B heavy site. We have Chamber holding Arcade this time and a trip on drop. I like to see that.
Seems that sometime in that timeout they noticed that Mando was claiming so much space in Arcade.
And he's gonna get that pick onto Arcade, and that's gonna really hurt this strat now. Neon gonna get a pick on Chamber. It's a 3v3, however.
South Alabama has lost their trips, they've lost the op, and they have lost their smoke. It's maybe a 3v3, but this is going to be an interesting one against the Brimstone.
Walk on site though. Gonna get some tower control from the Chamber. Looks like USA Rain's also gonna try to battle for this tower control. Oh wow, insane flick from the Chamber! Gonna get a Marshall kill, and Jet's on his own.
Up to Project. He has no information, but now he does.
Now he does. A little interesting flash coming there from the KO. Oh, a little bit of lag. At least on my end. And we're gonna have KO
very, very close.
Nice knowing you.
That brings us to 3-8 in the favor of South Alabama.
Oh yeah. Maybe this either this game's gonna have a 9-3 curse, it's gonna be 4-8.
4-8 is definitely winnable though. I will say that. Especially if this team has some crazy attacking sided.
I might have accidentally jinxed this before if it does go 4-8. I did actually talk to USA Speed before this match, and I said I think the first half's gonna go 8-4 for you guys, and well,
you may be correct.
Well,
I hope so. I honestly hope so.
I also said that I think USM would actually come back and win Fracture, so let's.
I mean, if South Alabama doesn't stay on their toes and really fight this one out, that can. I mean, that's most definitely the outcome.
Of course, Neon's kind of stuck here. Not much you can do. Kill the wall. It's a smart idea. Wait for the sprays to go down. Smart Neon here.
There.
Gonna escape with your life pretty easily. Gonna get a kill from USA Speed onto their breach, so one of their initiators is gone. And now they're kind of paranoid. They don't know if there's an arcade or if he left, and Neon's gonna rotate back over to B, and they're still gonna be
Starting to get those flashes out.
Good TP from Chamber.
That's a free A site.
100%. However, now the smokes go down, but the Chamber also goes down. We're gonna take out Duelist. Now it's Neon and KO.
Oh,
They
but
have all the
Speed is
USA
behind
Speed is
them in
on the
CT.
flank. However, he better hurry. If he doesn't, they might actually take control of the site. Oh, it doesn't matter. Because he does. USA Rand doesn't even need him.
They're all dead.
He's just there for moral support.
Davis was the insurance policy in that situation.
He was the Geico. So now we see a 9-3 curse coming in for Team USA favor.
Now we completely switch perspectives. I'm interested to see how South Alabama decides to play their defending. We see a Viper in a Chamber over towards A. We get that trip on drop that we talked about preferring. But I'm guessing our breach will be our floater between A and B, depending on which site needs more health.
Yeah. Which is interesting, because usually you would think that would be like a Chamber, where he could easily TP in between sites. But
when you're running double initiator, though, I mean, think about all the utility that Breach and KO have to slow down these pushes.
Yeah. Looks
I
like
mean, having one on each site, I mean, you can delay pushes for full team rotations.
TP going out there, however. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mississippi lost that little trade. KO is almost dead, and Breach is also almost dead. And there comes the great KO knife.
Just completely slowing down the push from southern Mississippi.
Now 3 of their teammates just 1 HP. Good volley actually coming in the road. Gonna push USA Speed out of that little cubby. Rand, Mando, Kuromi, this is just a pickoff fest, but USA Speed's gonna actually end up dying.
They're playing aggressively. They know where every last member of USM is, and they're hunting them down as a team.
Oh yeah. Love to see it though. That's something I always love to see. So now, I expect both teams to force up here. Or, honestly, yeah, I would expect...
No, both teams forcing up, yeah.
I think, even though it's 10-3, I still can't tell because my monitor's in 360.
It is, in fact, 10-3.
So I'm struggling right now. But I really think that's what you should do.
Once, if you are down bad at half, for lack of a better term, if you're down bad, I mean, that's where you force. Because you can shut down, I mean, if you can take every single one of their Spectres and win that round, you pretty much have your own free pistol round next round. You really just have to gather momentum at this point to even the score as much as possible.
Looks like they're gonna rotate all the way over to B. Oh,
USA. But Rand's able to make that call. Defenders are gonna start moving towards A.
Half. Oh yeah, looks like it.
Now we see that rotation towards A. Speed's kind of in danger though. He'll get you.
He doesn't even have his other TP set up.
Let's see what he can do with this Deagle though.
Because Mando's
right behind him.
Ollie. He's gonna come in clutch there. Now it's 3-11. I guess I'm kind of glad they didn't fully force there, honestly. However,
but now we see the real rifles coming from them. A couple of Spectres, depending on where economy stands, but still very winnable round. You're going against Sheriffs, Spectres, and a Marshal from Project.
Yeah, at this point you can't lose. This is you can't lose this round. If you lose this round, that usually means game because you don't have money against the real guns. It looks like no one's going to be holding A main. That breach flash is gonna slow him down a lot though.
Breach will be able to hear all the noise coming from A main, so they'll have some indication on what to worry about here. Oh, yeah, but what I do like seeing from South Alabama is how rigid they are in their defense setup on Fracture. Fracture is very quick and very concise to rotate, and they're hard stuck on their sites until you see these initiation You see the flashes coming out, the neon walls.
Neon was a double headshot right there. That's insane. Oh, wow. This is a great round for USM.
Launching smoke.
They know they have to win it, and they're putting in the work towards it.
Oh, 100%. Now it's a 5v2. And, all right. USA
They're letting South Alabama know. They're letting them know we're a threat. You can't let up for a second with us, or else our neon's gonna dink 2 of you in your head.
And they don't even know they're left. And it's gonna get another dink in the head. That's
Make it 3.
Yeah. Wow, that was a great round from USM.
Amazing round by Southern Mississippi.
And it's the round they needed. However, now they got to go against the big guns. So
I think they buy up here. I think if they're able to, they buy up here. Because moving forward, if South Alabama wins a round, it's match point until the game is over.
I agree. I think they should force here. Neon has her ults. However, I think someone should at least buy her an Eagle. And Chamber not buying heavy shields is kind of interesting to me when he has all that money.
$5,000.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that. And USA Speed just gonna get a
immediately get that ending.
And he has his ult now, so things are no longer looking good for USM.
South Alabama's fighting for that match point. They want to get off of Fracture.
Oh yeah, this is not one of their favorite maps.
This is off topic, but that is a beautiful skin to gun buddy combo.
Yeah, it actually is pretty good. I won't lie. I won't lie.
Spraying through that smoke there would have been
I
deadly.
was thinking the same thing. However, Neon's gonna get up in tower and he's gonna get. USA's gonna get the pick. Project's gonna get another. And Chromie's gonna get that last one that really matters. And he's gonna get the double and.
That's match point for South Alabama.
Yeah, that's just game. That's.
Point.
I
don't think that USM can do much unless they have the money to actually.
They have the money for a couple rifles. That was their intention of not buying up last round, but it's an uncomfortable position to be in. You need 8 rounds in a row and your opponent needs 1. It's just they really have to dot their I's and cross their T's here to make sure that South Alabama does not get that numbers advantage early. I think that's where they truly messed up last round. Speed getting that pick really changed the momentum in towards South Alabama's favor.
You also know where they're at now.
I can't use that.
From that KO knife. No smokes coming out. He's suppressed, but it looks like he's getting ready.
It's like they're slowing down their push, but I mean, if you look at the defenders' positions right now, they know exactly what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Mando's holding down that A site, making sure nobody's getting on site. But also, if they try and rotate, they gotta fight them in A main. And this execute.
Nailed them.
Who's a project getting one?
This actually could execute. Well, it could be better, obviously. However, they oh wow!
Oh, that amazing
grapple. However, he's gonna get the pick on Chamber. Pulling out the molly wasn't the move there, and
Mando's able to take that 1v2 for South Alabama's favor.
Yep, that's gonna be round 1 for Team USA.
GG's though. That was a very good game.
Yeah, 100%. It was actually pretty entertaining to watch a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Look at USA Mando, 19-8 on Viper.
Bathroom break. Yeah.
I'll give hats off when they're due, and it's definitely due in this scenario.
I really actually like seeing the smokes coming out on top. I always enjoy seeing that, and not a duelist or a chamber. I wouldn't say sentinel, but specifically a chamber. Always out on top. I like to see other people in different roles out on top, like initiator or smokes, because it really shows you they actually put in the work. I'm not saying they did more work than anybody else on the team, obviously. Like, I'll be honest with you, Mando, the USM Simblor, I think is how you pronounce that. But the Breach put just as much work as Mando did, in my opinion. It's a team game. Your KD doesn't matter. If you helped your team get some kills, then you're doing your job. That's it, really.
That's one thing I did enjoy. Even you know, if one member of USM missed their shots, they were always behind each other to be able to make those trades. And that was something refreshing to see that I know that South Alabama harps on a lot and that we talk about wishing to see from more teams. But Southern Mississippi seems to have that on lock.
Oh yeah, which is a really good thing to see actually. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this next match. It's gonna be Icebox. It's gonna be USA's pick.
Which is that's another map I would say that Neon could be viable on. So I'm wondering if we'll see another Neon.
Maybe. That might be an actual pick. Oh, let's see if this got any better.
It looks
So
like they're
so far it
pulling
looks
a
pretty
sub in.
good. Yeah, it looks like Kururumi's PC crashed. Which, I'll be honest with you, I love Dylan. His ping is just always like random.
Out
It's
of
really
this
bad
world.
sometimes. It's completely crazy. You'll have what sometimes where his ping is literally in the single digits, and then 5 seconds later it's 9,576. Like I don't get it. I don't understand, but
He makes it work, so I'm
he
not gonna
makes it
complain.
he makes it work. That's literally all I can say. So you guys are defending first on Icebox. And well,
I'm just reading chat
I
right
know
now.
I am too really.
Looks like we have a lot of Project fans. I guess I didn't shout out Project enough. I'm sorry.
This is what happens when you let the project out. Yeah, he kind of popped off. Not gonna lie, he was pretty good.
I'm too used to Project doing well. I just.
However, I will admit, I want to see how good USA is on Icebox. I've heard their captain boast a lot about specifically
Ooh.
Icebox. So I'm really expecting some good plays on Icebox.
Who do we bet? Who do we bet goes who?
Oh,
I think I could pick out.
well, I know.
Actually, I think I could pick out the whole thing.
All right,
I
go
don't
for
know
it.
it.
I do. So you go.
Tyler's probably gonna play Sova.
Okay.
Project's probably gonna play Jet.
Okay.
Probably gonna get USA Speed on the Chamber, USA Mando on the Viper, and then I could see USA Nerve on Fade running that double initiator.
So you got the nerve, speed, and the Mando right.
Oh,
There's a lot of different things for Project and Rand.
Okay.
For this one, I believe Project's going to be on KO.
Oh.
And
Tyler on Race?
I don't think it was Raze. I think this was a triple initiator map.
Oh.
I believe.
That would be interesting.
Again, I'm not sure. I have like short-term memory loss, so I can't remember anything. I'm not diagnosed with it, but I have it. So honestly, you could tell me the world's ending and I completely forget about it. I'll be honest with you.
I don't know. I'm just a Jaguar in a box. I can't tell you. I can't tell you one thing or another.
Yeah, it's just me on stream, so I mean.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
my camera
sure
decided to break like today. I promise I didn't hit it with a hammer before stream.
Exactly.
I promise.
Looks like we got a R coming in from Unprocessed Milk. Such a good name, by the way. Shout out.
What is unprocessed milk just not milk?
It's not. It's not milk.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is milk. Well, it's just not.
Well, you also have
pasteurized.
Clueless. You also have clueless. Hashtag water. Such a good name coming in.
I guess water is a form of unprocessed milk before the cow drinks it, you know?
Yeah.
If you consider that the process.
I mean, I don't know these days. Yep, there comes in the KO pick coming in from Project, so.
They just immediately went to what they know.
And I think they're kind of debating it. However, I can go ahead and tell you USA Nerve is definitely going to play Fade here. That's his main. That's his baby girl.
Yeah, nah, he's locked it in.
And yep, here comes the race from USA Rand. I couldn't
Oh, he's
remember if it was. Oh no,
he's
Sova.
thinking about the Sova. I really want to see this triple initiator. I want to see it, and I want to see it work. But
well, whenever you have basically like KO, who's basically a duelist, you know, reading from the chat,
Davis is cringe. He
Yeah.
is. He is.
Yeah, he is. He very much is. It looks like they're kind of set on it. We have USA Speed locking in chamber. No surprise there.
One thing I will say is we don't have a Neon from Southern Mississippi this time. They're going with the jet pick.
Yeah,
And a double Sentinel.
Yeah, I always respect the double sentinel. Like, yeah, the meta is like double like initiator. However, running double sentinel works on certain maps. Especially with an off sentinel like Sage, and you have a main sentinel like Chamber, where Chamber can actually like get intel where they go, and Sage can quite literally just wall off any part of the site, whether it's halls, A site. Can't really wall off, you know, B site much, but she can wall off B side on attacking at least.
Yes.
That easy plant. So I don't mind Sage on Icebox. It's one of the few maps I actually kind of like her on.
It's interesting and it's sad to see because, you know, back in my day when when I competed, I played Sage on, I played Sage on Icebox, and we did the standard walls on A and B, but after those Icebox changes and how meta has evolved, I think people are drifting away from that Sage and choosing their chamber respectively. I mean, you think about how long and how common it was for those Sages to wall off that tunnel into kitchen, and now we just put one chamber and leave it alone.
Looks like we got a little A hit coming out first from USM. He's gonna pick up 3 that Sova dart. He's just gonna instantly TP out. Don't blame him.
He got the information. They knew where he was.
They only need 1 shock dart, and I expect the other one to come out soon. There it is. Fade Eye's gonna get a lot of intel. How he's gonna get mowed down by USM, but USA Rand trade. Roger's gonna go down. Austin's gonna go down. Now it's a 1v2. Now 1v1. But Mando's not looking too hot right now.
35 HP.
No more mollies.
Can he close it out? 9 HP.
This is nerve-wracking.
The chamber has proved a serious threat. Mando's on his toes right now.
Oh, he doesn't even know where he's at. Oh! Interesting choice. That scared me, not gonna lie.
I think it scared Mando a little bit too. Didn't quite know where his chamber went. But it looks like he's kind of reading that chamber might be rotating towards that B site. Might be able to cut him off here.
I think what the chamber should have done is just TP'd, just sat there for a little bit, and... Oh,
I think Mando wins this one.
Mando does win this
Amazing job.
Ooh, that was a blunder on Chamber's part. I actually think he should have faked it and planted A. And I think Chamber would have won that round.
South Alabama Mando, able to pull out those 1v2s.
Oh yeah, always has been, always is. Now I gotta think of what names to come up with people on these, on Team USA. You know how we had, like, what was yours again?
I don't want to bring up mine.
What was it again?
Brisket.
Yeah, brisket, free brisket, the brisket setup.
The brisket setup.
Yeah, I think there was one for Quanta too. But
just called him Gigabrain.
Gigabrain. Yeah, it sounds about right.
He's got the Quanta lineups.
For real. That's why he's a physics major, and I'm not.
He knows his trigonometry.
Oh yeah. A little bit of a slow play coming out. Sova Jones gonna come out. It's funny actually. I haven't seen a Sova in a lot of matches in a while actually. I only really fade these days. It's kind of odd just to me, I guess. USA Project's gonna get a pick on Viper and gonna get a pick on other Sova. Unprocessed milk gonna go down, but Iuka is gonna get a double kill here, but it doesn't matter because Nerve's here to clean up.
You know, what I will say is interesting about Southern Mississippi is if they lose their pistol round, we're used to seeing teams full save. They don't buy anything, they go in with no shield, pistols, but Southern Mississippi seems to be taking half shield buys on their second round, which is interesting, but we see them consistently taking out one or two of those Spectres, leaving USA to go into their bonus round a little in the deficit against these Phantoms.
I think they do it because they know they can get those picks if they just that little 25 extra armor really helps out a lot.
Yeah.
And whenever you can just look at your creds and be like, okay, I have enough for next round with full util. I can afford just, you know, a little bit of money to buy light shields. Go ahead and do it. Because that might be the difference between you getting a pick and you not getting a pick.
And those picks can be strong if you're walking into them with a classic and walk away with a Spectre.
Oh, exactly, 100%. A little... Oh, wow, yeah.
Incredible molly by Mando.
Oh, yeah. Again, this is one thing I don't really care for about... Here's the Sage wall I was talking about. A little different than what I was thinking, but... Just get the pick off because...
Mando is denying that plant, though.
Interesting res.
It's not open res, but
Yeah.
generally worth it.
It works. So we take those, I guess. Mando's actually at 2 HP. I did not know that.
He's not playing like he's at
That's
2 HP,
Fade
though.
Eye.
He is
I know.
tucked.
Fade Eye was amazing coming in from Nerve. Gonna get an easy pick, but he's gonna go down to their Sova. Now it's a 3v3, and they're kind of just stuck behind our yellow.
South Alabama waits for them to get aggressive here. Try and push through that Viper wall, take that decay, but Clueless Cookie in a shutdown ran trying
Oh
to...
yeah. And this is
This is a hard position for South
standing.
Alabama.
Say this is Cookie's ace actually, but things aren't looking too good for USA.
Project only has a classic here. There's very little he can do.
Yeah. Gonna go
Great
down
pop
to the
flash,
stage.
but
Yeah, it was. If you had a gun, actually, you might have actually done
only
it.
so much he could do against Vandals.
Exactly.
We got Anna in the chat. Hello, Anna.
Hello. Got a lot of Project fans. This is like whenever I was streaming the lead game. A lot of Brandon fans. I'm actually.
I don't know. I don't hear the Project fans enough. I think they need to spam chat a little bit
Yeah, I
more.
think you guys should like spam.
Yeah.
Spam the chat. Oh, there's Dylan right there. Shouting out his own team because his PC crashed. Unfortunate.
I'll find you.
It's a beautiful Fade Eye coming in, but quite early. Quite quote, not quite get anything, but
Gotta find those little special spots where they can't shoot or where they can't find them.
they're already backing out, baiting that A. Honestly, South Alabama has been rotating very, very quickly, and we see that.
And I think they read that here actually. Oh, USA Brand actually heard it and he's gonna rush over to B site. The whole team's gonna rush over to B site. Not even worry about.
Mando needs to drop down, getting tagged by that Sova.
Don't process notes, I can be able to do anything.
No charges left.
Mando and Tyler both getting picks on site, denying that plan. That Sage is hesitant to put bomb down with that broken wall and a Viper staring right at you. I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either. I wouldn't want to. Oh wow, okay.
Spike down,
This
B.
being a nice little headshot.
30 seconds left.
Ooh, Clueless Cookie putting Mando down.
And
Kind of stuck here, a little hesitant to push upwards.
2v3, you can't rotate now, and we also have Nerve holding mid like a hawk, so
14 seconds on the clock.
10 seconds
it's
left.
not much.
Barely losing that fight there against Speed.
Just get your picks and call it a day, really.
It's completely up to South Alabama's KO here to deny anything. The time will be on South Alabama's side.
Yep. 3-1 in favor of USA.
I mean, I expect to see a lot more of that for a team with 3 initiators on the defense side. I mean, you can just delay bomb, and delay bomb.
Yeah, especially with like a tether or a KO molly or Sova darts, Viper mollies, etc., etc. You name it. They have a lot of.
Plant denial. So there's not much they can really do.
Every single agent, excluding Chamber, who sometimes has an op, can deny that push on the side.
USA Speed's gonna instantly pick off the Viper.
And that's the world
That's-
stopping op.
Yep. That's the tour de force.
I want to talk about this Viper ult a little bit. We see a lot of Vipers on their defending half deciding to ult more towards the site, taking that site control and denying plant, but it can't quite reach all of A site, so Mando has adopted this more early entrance Viper ult, just completely shutting down any entrance outside of through mid.
Yeah, it's a great idea because
Player standing.
it practically getting the site. We're gonna have a flawless killing for USA, incredible round for them. But you have it to where they just can't entry on one site, so you have two options. A, go blindly through the Viper pit, get hit with decay, basically go down to, I don't know, maybe 50 HP, and get hit twice from a phantom and die. Or B, rotate. Well, you have three options, I guess. Option B is go to B, right? Just stay away from the Viper pit. Or C, you have people rotate in through mid behind the Viper's volley and pick off the Viper, and then you can go in.
However, oh, well, finally, thank goodness, we're finally having people go mid. Actually, I think they tried to do that last round, but Viper just instantly got picked off by the chamber. So there's not much they can do there. USA Rand's gonna actually know that they're going mid, and now they can't go mid now.
We've got
USA
Davis with his cringe op.
Yep, always cringe op.
I mean, this is just a lockdown by South Alabama. This Viper wall is putting a huge kink in USM's plans as well. I mean, when you think about it, they give up the space for the team to push towards yellow, but completely deny any side access. An incredible Sova ult coming out of Rand there.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We'd love to see it.
Good fade, I2. This utility by South Alabama is just hitting every single mark.
Yep, and you know that they don't have anything.
30 seconds left.
This Viper ult allowing for bomb to go down.
Last player
We
standing.
got plants, but the Viper is now down. I guess we have a solo to play with in a 1v3 scenario. You really can't do much, and he's gonna go down, and they're gonna get the defuse.
South Alabama taking that up into the next round.
But don't worry, they got the plant money. That's the main goal ever is. It don't matter if you bait your whole team. That's all you want.
Let's look at the ults here for a second. We have a Fade ult and a KO ult. I mean, that KO ult comes out during trying to initiate a site, and USM can just be stopped in their tracks. But we have our Sova ult in the terms of USM for that post plant. We have another Sage ult on deck, and we have that Jet ult. I think we're gonna see this round.
Oh yeah, big ol' save round coming in for USM. So that means the Jet knives come out.
Out of my way.
There they are.
Here we are. Let's see what he can do with them.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Spike down.
he's gonna get on the
A.
pick on the first person. He can't res. He only has one knife, and then the KO ult comes out, and now you have no knives. But don't worry, you got a Spectre. Mando's gonna hold that flank. Now they know they're back there. USA Rand's gonna rotate in the mid, and
Not a bad idea for Mando to back off there. You don't really want to be holding that angle against 4 of USM's team.
Oh, like, yeah, 100%, obviously. An interesting angle he's gonna hold here, though.
But who checks this? Who checks a Viper for this? I think he is definitely good for one here.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh,
Mando,
no.
good for one!
Spike down
Good
B.
for one!
Yeah, he was good for at least 2 or 3 there, maybe, if he did it right.
I
Oh
knew
no.
how
Last
swing.
player standing. Spike down B.
Oh no.
You could get the pick on Tyler here.
He was close.
Just barely missing it.
He's gotta buy shields, so. That's the way I see it.
I mean, for a half buy round coming out from USM, they took down 2 of their guns, but South Alabama's economy is just so full. I don't think it'll affect it very much.
Got another timeout coming from USM. I will admit though, last time they timed out, they
Whole new.
they changed. So don't really know what I want to see. I kind of want to see more mid plays, try to avoid the intel that they're getting.
I would like to see some counter plays coming out of South Alabama's defense. They're very routine. They tend to do the same Viper walls. They tend to do their coordinated retakes. And Southern Mississippi's coach must be incredible. They're able to point out these consistencies in South Alabama's play and adjust for them. So I'm interested to see what counter plays they come up with to counter the things such as the op being placed so heavily on A and mid, and that Viper wall cutting them off past yellow on the B site.
So here's like the question you now ask: like, what would I rather face, a chamber with an op or just a Viper? That's really which one you got to deal with. And well,
when that op is in the hand of Speed and it's Mando on that Viper, it's a hard decision to make.
Yeah, I think I came out with a new nickname for USA Speed. We're calling it Cropper, the Cringe Opper. I think that's a great little nickname to call USA Speed. I think that's a little fun thing. I don't see an issue with that. There's the Cropper right there. There's the Cropper. Picking up Viper in the exact same place where she was before.
Shift walking with the op, Davis. Have some decency.
I think a little ping on USA Project.
Clueless Cookie having the right idea with that Sova ult, trying to clear out backside, but only getting 1 tag off of that project.
It's really unfortunate, actually. USA is actually pushed up far. USA Nerve's gonna get that pick onto Chamber. Oh, we have a disconnect, actually. Oh, we have a spray coming through.
Rand with an incredible spray.
Oh, Chamber's not dead yet. Chamber's got this. I've never seen him lose these, ever. I've seen him lose these now. That's unfortunate.
We got the Cropper in the background. I mean, there's not much.
Yeah, against the Cropper, there's not much you can do. We also have a disconnect, so I'm kind of expecting a pause here.
Might get a technical pause coming out. Hopefully they reconnect in time. Looks like everyone's buying. Looks like everyone's in the game.
Oh yeah, everyone I guess was buying, so I guess he instantly reconnected. Kind of weird. It didn't say he reconnected. It just said he disconnected, so.
This is the coach.
Oh, the coach disconnected, I see. Probably had something to do.
You want to play? Let's play.
I don't think,
So the tour de force coming
I don't
out.
think they want to play. However, that little smoke coming out from mid. Got a shock dart coming out.
Tyler's being pushed back on mid. We see an excellent kitchen push, but Mando's there with the Phantom getting traded out immediately. Tyler shutting down that jet return.
And now Sage just has to play the waiting game.
I believe the Sage still does have that res, but the question is, you really don't want to be using it on these save rounds.
Yeah.
No chance.
So,
One enemy remaining.
there goes the throw. Okay.
Oh my goodness!
USA Tyler! Wow, okay. That was
USA
beautiful.
ran, putting that aim lab
Oh
to work.
my God.
Hey, we take those eco frags. We take those. I hope to see that on his medal later tonight.
I highly expect that to be on his medal.
Looking at the ults again, we have Tyler, top of the leaderboard, 17-5 with his Sova ult. Interested to see how he uses this. I'm hoping to see Tyler use a little bit more ult to delay that bomb, like we saw earlier this game.
Oh,
We're delaying the push, tagging 2 with that first shot,
almost
getting a
the
kill and
second,
tagging
yeah.
another one.
You will not kill my ally.
It's a great round to res off of, even the stats.
Oh yeah.
This is a buy round for USM. They want to win this round. They have stakes here. They can bring it 8-2, possibly get that 9-3 half again.
We have some nerve love coming in. I love to see it. USA
Good.
Red third, second pick.
Enemy remaining.
Another
Oh
3K
my gosh.
back to back for USA Rand. He's feeling himself.
Sage is shaking a little, actually. I saw that.
I would be too.
I would
It's a
be too.
1v4 situation. It's a bye round you were expecting to win here.
See Mando coming out. Nice pick. I've never seen him lose these personally.
I've never seen them lose these either.
I've never seen the Sage lose these, so obviously
30
he's gonna
seconds
win.
left.
South Alabama a little hesitant at this stage now. They don't particularly want to push them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna try and hit this A site, gonna run directly into USA speed with
Yep.
that op.
It's
They
the
might
Cropper.
choose to save. It's got 14 seconds left.
10
Cropper's gonna get the
Speed hears them.
Cropper
Misses
missed the
his
pick.
shot. She's got to stick it here.
And he's gonna hit the
Almost.
shot. Well, hey, she got the plant money. That's all.
She
that
did
matters.
get the plant money, and I will make fun of Speed for missing his first 2 bullets. But you know, if you get them, you get 'em.
Exactly. I agree. No. Sometimes you gotta. It's to humble him.
The game just wants to remind him
Mm-hmm.
of his roots, where he came from.
Oh yeah, 100%. Everyone started somewhere,
That's a good spot.
and I started an iron.
Will we see Davis with a rifle for the rest of this half, I wonder? Is he just gonna clutch onto that op? Hey, he's putting in the numbers with it.
Yeah, he's putting in the numbers, and I honestly, yeah, he's going to. Let's be real. The Cropper, this is what he does.
This is his brand at this point.
Yeah. USA Rand's gonna get pinged here. The Aloe drone's gonna come out and actually see so many people.
Oh, this is a mid push.
He pinged 2 people with that one. Sova drone.
Incredible shock darts coming out from Rand as well.
That's a lot of splash damage coming. Plus this milk getting kill USA.
Good pick from Unprocessed Milk, pushing in, getting that second pick. No T Lobo getting a third on USA.
And they
Tyler
get
being able to get a trade, but now we're in a 2v4 situation in favor of Southern Mississippi.
Stay down.
nice pick coming
Not
up from
ready
USA
yet.
Rand.
He had a
Revealing area.
2v3 now. They're not quite coordinating this retake, but it looks like Tyler's waiting on his teammate to get there. Can avoid that stage wall entirely, pushing both from stairs.
Right here.
It's like he knows that someone's under USA Speed's gonna get that pick on Sage.
One enemy
Don't have very much time left.
Process milk.
Now they're in a 2v1 situation from a 2v4. 1v1 situation.
Nick, you gotta swing.
He didn't get it
He
half
didn't
though.
get it half though, so he doesn't get it. That round's gonna go to
Clutch.
USM 9-2.
Last round.
I mean, that was
in the half.
still a great job by them delaying the push on 2. I mean, just that half second that Speed and Rand had to take to regroup and push together on that retake cost them the round.
So here's one thing I've noticed actually. I don't think I've seen a single Fade ult this game. I might have forgotten it if it happened. I do that.
No, I think you might be correct. I
But-
think we might need to see Nerve pulling that out.
It's the last round, you have ult, might as well use it.
It can be a little difficult for a Fade on defending side because your options are during the retake, which Nerve hasn't been alive for
Yeah.
frequently, or you do it to stop a push. And on Icebox, I mean, you have spawn to walk through, and it's a different site entirely.
Nice pick on the entry.
Mando again proving just how powerful this Viper ult is.
Oh wow, good flick coming in from their Viper.
Similar with
However-
incredible
Down A.
flick.
Yep, 3v2
Project
now.
and Rand able to get their trades out. Clueless Cookie shutting down Rand. But Speed sitting here with his tour de force.
Yeah, it's the
We got the
Cropper.
Cropper.
It's
The
just
Cropper is
Cropper.
alive and well.
Jesus, the cringe opper's just chilling.
Where are you?
Fade able to push behind. I mean, this Fade ult going into A main right now would
It would be
reveal
great.
both of them.
And you also know that they haven't rotated. That I would have caught that rotate, or maybe he wouldn't. have. Maybe he works rotate a lot.
Well, no, he's holding into
30 seconds left.
CT or into T spawn. He can most certainly see whenever.
There comes the fade out ult,
The tour de force on that Sage res.
and here comes the cat.
Is that a
And he's
cat?
blind. It is a cat.
It's a cat?
Fades, yeah, Fades little things are cats. The Prowlers are cats. She loves
Switching
cats.
sides.
You're
It's adorable.
joshing me.
No, I'm serious. She loves cats.
So we have two things in the game that we call a dog that aren't dogs. We have Sky's dog and Fade's dogs, and neither of them are actual dogs.
Our production said that it's a jaguar now. I cannot disagree anymore.
Ugh. It's a 10-2 half. I'm interested to see what
There.
changes. How does South Alabama attack on an icebox with 3 initiators?
Yeah.
I mean, getting onto site should be like butter, theoretically.
Yeah.
We'll see what USM has. I mean, 2 sentinels to hold down site.
Nice pick coming in from Jet.
Getting bullied by those shock darts really quickly. Wonder if their Sage has a heal. That would be very beneficial for your Jet. Nope.
Nope, not yet. Which kind of sucks right now. They're gonna get that pick. Sage is gonna swing and take Jet's position. Tyler's just gonna pick people off with Frenzy. Right click, but it's not gonna be enough for USA. Nerve's gonna get that pick.
Spike planted.
Using a bullet on the silver dart. US Ensemble, the first pick of the
Last
retakes.
player
2v3
standing.
situation. Now
Not
we'll
gonna be enough. Now
1v3.
it's a 1v3.
One bullet, 3 people.
Hey, triple collat can always happen, but it doesn't look like it's going to, obviously.
Slifer Wall's gonna back up. And he misses it. Oh no.
Right click demon.
No, you right click. No, that's unfortunate.
We'll see the first round of South Alabama's attacking half going in their favor.
And now we gotta get a force coming in from Team USM.
I'm wondering if we'll see the same buy we usually see from USM here, the half shields. It looks like it's going out on Clueless Cookie. They're buying half shields, but the rest of the team just doesn't seem to have the economy to be able to buy in the 3rd round. They're almost planning the 12-2 at this point.
Oh yeah. Again, one bullet in a dream, but oh, interesting little shot there.
Speed's able to make up for it. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
No more.
Another pick coming in from USA is another pick coming in for USA Rand.
Rand's just doing a drive-by at this point of the defenders.
There it is, another
With
4K.
the 4K. Just not letting go of that WQ with the Spectre. I guess that's how you use it.
Yep. Got the chat from a little while ago thinking that they also thought it was dogs. No, Fade's Prowlers are cats. You can look it up.
Cat gaming. I'm not looking it up. I refuse. They're dogs.
They're cats.
They're
Yeah, cats
dogs.
are very popular in Turkey. Thank you, Dylan. They're literally cats because she likes cats like Omen. She loves cats. And if you also notice, whenever you ult as Fade, you see cats along the wall.
And I have to bring this up.
Healing area.
USA Rand going 31-8.
Oh geez, I didn't even notice that.
He is going 31-8. He has over a 3.0 KD right
And
now.
he's just gonna make it keep on going up with another pick.
We tend to
Great little rat.
Beautiful rat
Good.
position. by
Love to see it.
Down.
I don't care if you
Getting
die.
two there.
You made the game even again.
However, USA Mando is just gonna go ahead and change that with Bulldog picking up a Vandal. The 2v3
But getting-
situation. You have 2 in mid, but I think they know you're there. 'Cause they're going for the crossfire.
Silence.
They're gonna get the pick on USA Rand.
Just look at USA Mando. Isolate him.
Oh
Isolate him, and this round is yours.
I don't think they know he's there.
They have no idea. They're not looking back. They're not worried.
One enemy
Now they
remaining.
do though. It's a 1v2 situation. Chamber can win these.
He's suppressed though. They know he's there. Oh no. All they have to do is just toy with him.
That's it.
Mando just has to keep his position. The longer he can hold Chamber there, the better. Less time he's retaking and putting pressure on Project. Look like Mando's going all the way around. Wonder if
Chamber,
he's
you
gonna
gotta
play
make a
for
move here.
lineups
Last
here.
round. that's gonna be game. I don't think they're gonna be able to do anything because he has to stick right now, and he can't.
That's gonna be a GG
Attackers
coming
win.
in. USA winning their second game, 2-0 again.
Congratulations and GG's to everyone. Congratulations to South Alabama, and a huge thank you to Southern Mississippi for coming out and playing against us.
Oh, for real, like
For real, for real.
for real. Thank you for coming out and actually playing with us, and thank you for also being very positive too. I actually saw the chat in between matches. You guys are very, very nice. So I love
We
to see that.
appreciate it. You gave our boys a run for their money, and that's what we like to see.
Oh yeah, especially on that first game. You had me sweating a little bit there in those couple rounds.
Sweating is putting it lightly. I was worried. But alright, I do think that we're going to transition into a little intermission, and then we'll bring in our interview.
Yeah.
And in that time, I will take a bathroom break while Isaiah sings a nice little song.
I ain't singing nothing.
Look at the monsters we've become. 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 Look at the monsters we've become.
Hello, welcome back, everyone. And this is Bree, and this is my co-caster Isaiah.
Hi.
And we're going to be interviewing Mr. Mando, Connor himself. Mando, I just wanted to ask you how you thought today's games went.
I feel like they went very well. We had a couple like minor mistakes, but they didn't really cost us anything major. Just a
Mhm.
couple of rounds. We were all vibing. We were all like pitching in ideas. We were just doing really good as a team.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So on that fracture map, there was that point whenever they after that timeout where they started picking up there a little bit. Were you guys nervous at all? Kind of scared a little bit because it wasn't close rounds actually. They were actually kind of 4-0ing, 5-0ing you guys.
We got scared for a second, but we just like calmed down. We slowed it down. We weren't playing to their pace. We were playing at our pace because our pace, our team comp was a little bit more slower pace and bursting out, and theirs was like fast, fast, fast. So we just slowed it down and it worked out.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Now on that icebox map, obviously you guys were just way better on icebox than you were on fracture. I assume you guys maybe icebox is one of your preferred maps. I don't really know, However, I did notice you are on Viper for both maps actually. Is that like your preferred pick? Is that like your main or something like that?
Well, Omen is my main, but depending on the map, I go Viper because it's better for the team. And
Gotcha.
Mhm.
I'm enjoying Viper a lot. She's fun. Just
Oh
lurk
yeah.
up.
It's very obvious because if only I could get replays like they do in VCT, but I do remember on Fracture where one insane Molly got you basically a quadra kill. So
Yeah, mollies are nice.
Fracture, you were eating, my boy. Let's be honest. Fracture, you pulled out that top frag. They were giving you that arcade for free. You were taking space. I mean, you were killing it on Fracture. I'll give credit where credit is due.
Mhm.
They just didn't learn their lesson on arcade.
I said the same thing.
We were
Uh,
talking about
we
that.
were talking about that actually, how they weren't learning a lesson on arcade and drop, which are both the places you went, and they just didn't really learn it until it was too late. You have any questions actually?
Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about like the motivations behind your walls because that's something that I brought up a lot of time with your Viper walls is that I mean, for your defense side, they were incredible. I mean, when you talk about icebox on the B site, you guys did give them that yellow, but they couldn't progress any farther than that. You were double peeking it with a teammate. Anyone that walked out of that was just almost immediately downed. And then if you talk about on Fracture with A main, I mean, you have to walk through that wall over and over again, keep getting decayed in each layer, hoping that there's not a member of South Alabama on the other side. I wanted to ask you what motivated you and your team to utilize those walls and to work off of them so well together.
So for on Icebox, the defense wall is kind of like the idea where we can play aggressive without wall if we want to, because it shows pressure in main and we can like work around it, like maybe get a pop flash through and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
of course it covers yellow, so it's harder for them to go out once they have that control. And then the same way with Fracture, it's like set up the same exact way where it cuts off like the immediate like main control. And I also threw two different walls depending if we were trying to like apply pressure or not. If we
Mm-hmm.
weren't applying pressure, I would throw the one where they would have to walk through and get hit multiple times. But if we were applying pressure, I would throw the one that would also cover through doors. So if they wanted to go through doors, they would take instant damage for the person playing on top of a rope,
Mm-hmm. I think
just to help them out.
I think you played fantastically, and I can definitely see where your strats are paying off for you guys and where you all succeed. And I love seeing moments in the game where you can tell that you guys are communicating rotates, you're communicating, you're asking your teammate to peak with you, you're having that play off of one another. And I think your utility is a huge, huge, huge part of that, and it really shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
but
that's all,
yeah.
that's all the questions I have. Do you have anything to say, Amanda?
I don't
I
have
mean,
any questions at all. What about you? Yeah.
I don't really have anything to say. We played well. We played as well as a team. Everyone was throwing in. We all like, brought up ideas. Like it was just we were all vibing, just having a good time.
Well, that's good. At least you had fun. Yeah.
What do you hope to get out of this season with your team? Are you hoping for an undefeated season? I mean, that's certainly
Well,
where it looks like it's projecting.
if we stay in Navigators, we're hoping not to drop a map throughout
Hmm.
the entire season, but we're
That's
hoping we
bold.
get bumped up to the next rank. I forget what it's called, just to give us a little bit like more just fair ground for the other
Hmm.
teams, because it is kind of unfair having an ascendant versus some golds and silvers and stuff.
Yeah, that's what we said last week actually, and for now it doesn't like they're actually gonna do that. It looks like for now it looks like you guys are gonna be staying in this league.
So hopefully we'll
So
see that undefeated season.
I expect it. All these bold claims from the people we've interviewed so far. I highly expect an undefeated season.
Well,
Got anything else?
no, that's everything
I
for
think
me.
that's all I
I
got.
think we say GGs and we say a thank you
Mhm.
to Southern Mississippi for their black team coming out and playing against us, and we really enjoyed it.
100%. Right.
GG's and thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Of
All
course.
right.
GGs, and everyone have a good night.
All right. Goodbye, stream. Goodbye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.